Hey, good morning, Facebook. Good morning. So listen, guys, I haven't been on here in a while, but I was reading the Bible this morning, and one of the things, lately, a lot of the things that I've been doing and talking about, and honestly, just, the things that I'm learning how to do. Look at what is all that stuff on my shirt? My goodness. And I got a hair strand. Okay, let me get to it. I'm not going to be on here long. Do me a favor, if you catch this during the replay, if you're on here live right now, put a 1 in the comments. If you catch this during the replay, put a 2 in the comments. But anyway, as I grow closer to God, and as I get more into the Word, I'm learning more. And for those of us, people like me, for those of us that are, we've gone to church all of our lives, and we know to pray, we know to, go to church and that kind of thing. Well, see, it's not just about going to church. It's not just about asking other people to pray for you. It's not just about, seeking guidance from everybody else. It's about you and your relationship with God, right? So here's the thing. A lot of us lack because of lack of our belief. And that's lack of believing that God's going to do or deliver us or get us out of certain situations and that kind of thing. But it's not just some cliche thing of, well, you got to believe. It's more than just saying that you believe. It's about you actually believing. It's actually about you believing. So when I say believe, I know growing up, like I said, we went to church, and we always went to church. We always had to go to Sunday school. We always had to go back to all these different programs and that type of thing. And again, that's not what it is. That's not what your relationship with God is. That's worshiping with other people, other churches, and that sort of thing. But it's about actual belief, right? So I was reading Mark 9 this morning, and I honestly, belief and faith is one of my most favorite things now. Just to have faith that you're going to get whatever it is that you're manifesting. You're going to get what it is that you're speaking into your life. Well, some people kind of get this thing mixed up. So I want to clarify it for you just a little bit. Now, I'm not a evangelist. I'm not a reverend. I'm not a minister by any means. But just as I study for myself, I know at one time I was confused, right? So here it is. So in here, it talks about the little boy who was sick, right? It talks about the little boy who was sick, and Jesus was coming to town, him and his boys, and see, I might even have that wrong. But anyway, Jesus came to town, and the father of this little boy, he's like, listen, I need you. My son is sick. He's having convulsions and, just all kinds of things. And if I read it correctly, it said that the little boy, he was throwing himself in water, fire, or, all these kind of things, right? But so anyway, the father knew something was wrong, and he couldn't help the boy. So when Jesus came, he said, listen, Jesus, if you can help my son, if you can, will you do something? If you can help him, do something if you can, right? And the word if kind of was a problem. But, Jesus did what he had to do. But the thing was the if. The father doubted from the very beginning, if you can help him. And then he said, if? What do you mean, if? He said, if you believe. If you believe. So here it is. Everything is possible if you believe. No matter how hard you think that it's not going to come to pass, or the doubts that you have, you got to believe. You have to believe. It teaches us that all things are possible for those that believe. Spiritually speaking, when you and I believe something, we receive it into our hearts. Now listen, if a physical manifestation is needed, it will come after we believe it. That means we have to believe it first, and then it'll come to pass. So, in the world, we're taught to, if you don't see it, it don't exist. If you haven't seen it happen, it's not, don't believe it. So we have to believe first, and in due time we'll see it, manifest it into what it is that we believe. So don't live your days not believing. Don't live your days with if. Don't live your days not believing that God's going to do something for you. So on my shirt, last year we did a relaunch with our team, and it was elevating. You can see it right here on my shirt. It's time to elevate. And on it, it says, what do you mean if? What do you mean if? Anything is possible. And when Jesus told the Father that, he said, help me with my unbelief. So if you're having a problem with the faith, if you really, really seeking him, and you really want to trust him, and you really want to have the faith and believe, just ask him, Father, help me with my unbelief. Help me with my unbelief. Ask him to help you every single day. Help you with your unbelief. But don't just do that. Make sure you get into the Word. Make sure you come and read and meditate and do what you need to do. Because I'm telling you, at some point in time, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. At my age, you'd think that I'd already have it down packed and together. But I did it. But my word and my tip, and my tip for you today is just believe, even when it's hard. And I was telling somebody the other day, I said, actually I was messaging her in our inbox last night, and I said, have you ever heard of forever faith? Forever faith. That's what I call it. It's called forever faith. You have to always believe. You have to always have faith. Always. You can't stop. You can't stop. So you believe until it happens. How long is that, Roz? Whenever it happens. All right, guys. That's all I wanted to share with you this morning. Again, put a 1 in the comment if you did catch this during the live. Put a comment and put a 2 in the comment if you catch this during the replay. And share this live. Share this live. All right, guys. I gotta go. I'm headed to the chiropractor. Got to get a little popped up, cracked up. All right. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a wonderful day.